We are at the lake property today. Came down here to spend a couple days, get away from the city noise. Oh my gosh, it just gets to you after a while, right? Sirens and traffic and people. There we go. And I started craving a bagel, pastrami, cream cheese. Never had that in my life, but I don't know. So anyway, I like to use this little toaster, you know, because those toasters they sell, great. If you live in a car, I suppose it'll work, but it uses so much power. And I do carry a total of 2,000 watts in solar batteries. A 1,000 watt Jackery dedicated to the fridge, a 500 watt Jackery that I have in the clam right now, and then another 500, actually a 700 watt Blue Eddy, but I don't trust the Blue Eddy. Anyway, so I do carry a lot of power. I like to, these little toasters are great, but you want to make sure that you put some aluminum foil over, because it holds in the heat and holds in the flame so that they can toast really quickly. Otherwise, you're just sort of, there's all kinds of heat going in, you know, 20 different directions. So you want to make sure and just put a little top on there. I'm going to run and grab some paper towels that I forgot. It is a warm day in Florida today, let me tell you. I am south of Jacksonville, about an hour. I need to run and go get a pair of tongs. There we go. That way I don't burn my fingers. Oh yeah, see? Look at that. Right? These little things are great, and they use hardly any, when you think about it, they use hardly any power. I mean, I had my little propane gas tank hooked up for, I don't know, maybe 3 minutes. And that's all that I used. So we are just gonna, gosh, I don't know why I was craving this, but yeah. So I think Lily and I are gonna hang out here at the lake property. This has been in my family for 50 years. I inherited it last year. And I don't know that I'll put anything on it. The lake went down significantly because the city allowed a sand plant, and it sucked up a lot of the lake's water. And then, of course, they went bankrupt and left a lot of lakefront property without a lake. But the lake's coming back. So, as kids, we used to come down here and I'd fish. And I had a dune buggy. First thing I learned to drive, probably why I'm a terrible driver. Oh yeah. All right, so I'm gonna finish this and I'll give you guys a tour in a little bit. I was hungry. Woo! Didn't think I was gonna make it. Anyway, got lunch finished. This is the clam. This is a 9x9. I've had this clam for 3 years, starting 4. I took it to Alaska with me, and I had it set up in Alaska. Because I went to Alaska to go for a month in 2022 and ended up staying 5 months. The benefit of retiring. Anyway, I set it up when I got down here to the property because I wanted to be able to keep the bugs out, because unfortunately it is getting warm enough where we're getting mosquitoes. And I live right now, I'm staying on the property that is mosquito land. Yeah. So we got set up here, and I'm going to stay here for a few days. I was 14 when my dad bought this property. This was Otis's place. Everybody kind of left when the lake dried up. But you can see the lake is back, and it's slowly coming up, thank God. I had another neighbor mow this for me, and he came in and mowed it all down and took care of it. I have a gopher tortoise living there. They're protected in Florida. So we left that mound for him or her. And yeah. This is 3.5 acres. And my property goes, the property line actually used to be, or the water line, where that brush is right there. That's how low the lake got, because the sand plant sucked up all the water. But you can see there is water coming up. Sand plant's out of business. I got all my solar lights charging for tonight to go around the vehicle. There's a post for my property. There's a post for my property. And so beyond that should be where the water actually is. My neighbors are far enough away. And my property goes way up there. I come in over here, and he cleared out all this for me. It was all like, well, that high of weeds. So he mowed it all down and left that for the tortoise. And up behind all these trees is an old cabin that caved in, and where the old well and septic system is. Not sure what's going to happen here. I think I just might enjoy, coming down here as opposed to being in Arizona. I mean, I was in Arizona 38 years, and it just, yeah, after a while, the sand and the wind and I got valley fever in Arizona. That was Arizona's gift to me, right? Quit smoking after 40 years, and then I get valley fever. Oh well. So this is us. And I gotta tell you, I love it here. I used to ride my dune buggy. The neighbor next door had a young daughter my age, and I used to ride my dune buggy. There were no other houses. This was all wooded. And I screamed through here in the little dune buggy my dad bought me. It might be why I'm a bad driver, because I learned to drive a dune buggy before I learned to drive a car. So probably not the best decision my dad ever made, but hey, we had a good time as kids. We had out there on the lake, we had a dock. We dove off of it. I had my own little motorboat. I'd go out there and go fishing. I caught a 5-pound bass out there on that lake. My first 5-pound bass. It's probably full of alligators now, by the way. I wouldn't, I don't let my dog go up to the water line. I'm guessing that it's probably full of gators now, which it wasn't when I was a kid. But anyway, this is where we are. And I think we're going to stay down here. Hello. We're going to stay down here for a few days and just stay out of the city noise. Urban dwelling is definitely a challenge. But we're going to have some peace and listen to the toads tonight. Thank you for watching. I hope you got something out of this video. My setup, maybe. But thank you for watching, and give me a thumbs up if you see fit. And by golly, I hope I can give you some more. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day.